You know that guy?
Tuning in, it is a cool 28 degrees or 27 degrees, probably by now. It was about 23 when I left my house. Currently on Route 7. We got snow last night, again. Last night I went to try to go for a ride, and I got hit with snow on my way home, so my ride got cut short. Monday was a pretty wet day, lots of rain in the low 30s, low mid 30s, so I cut it short on Monday just because I was feeling very cold. Didn't want to risk hypothermia, and just wanted to kind of do this, light a little lens here so you kind of see how bad it is. Yeah, man, I'm getting sprayed. This is April riding, I guess, this year. Generally, this time of year, I'm out, pretty comfortable. I don't have to necessarily wear my winter gear every day. I can start integrating my leather gear, my motorcycle gear, but I have yet to really enjoy a day of riding in my leather jacket yet, just because it is so cold all the time. Right now, it's snowing, that's why the roads are wet, and we had the snowplow run through this morning. You can see there's snow on the ground, it just seemed, as soon as it melts, it seems to come right back. Old Man Winter is just not letting go this year. It's a little disheartening, because this is my first season where I'm still riding in the winter in April, and I'm usually at full bore, 100 miles a day. The last few days I just couldn't do it. I just can't stay out that long. It's not saying, oh, Judge, you're such a wimp or wuss or whatever, and I'm like, okay, it could be that. I mean, what's risk and what's acceptable risk, and I think I'm going to just go over that real fast. And this is a risk that I'm willing to take. A ride with the snow. There's been black ice on the road. There's snow building up on my visor right now, and this is acceptable risk for me. What's not acceptable is going out for 100 miles in this weather. I just, I have a human body that I reside in, so it's very susceptible to cold, especially if it gets wet. So I don't like to risk hypothermia, and you definitely lose your reaction time in your hands when you're in this cold stuff. So, for me, for my commute to work, the 20 miles to work, especially if I'm taking Route 7, which is our cleanest road, I don't really have to worry much about that weather, staying out that long. But anyways, oh my God, I can't believe it. We're really getting snow out here. I'm like, my visor is completely covered with fucking slush. Then this is the thing that's really frustrating, is it's April 10th and we're still snowing. I don't think I've seen it like this ever. Like, since I've been riding, yeah, you have snow until March. Like, that's just the Vermont written law. But they call it April showers for a reason. It's always pretty rainy around this time of year. Kind of gloomy, but it's warmer. You start seeing green, you don't see white. Everyone's talking about seeing pollen. I'm still seeing white on the ground. Fresh white snow. I mean, we have yet to have the snow completely melt yet. We've had snow on the ground since November now. That's November, December, look at the ice. January, February, March, April, May. April. So that's what? 6 months? Half the year. Half this year, I have had snow on the ground. I have not been able to ride as much as I'd like. So it's a little challenging. It's a little frustrating, and I know I shouldn't complain about the weather, because you can't. You should just never complain about the weather, but because you can't control it. But it's definitely frustrating. Lots of snow. I can't believe it. It snowed, and it's supposed to snow today, like all day. And my truck's is officially off right now. It's in the shop because it needs some work done and needs inspection, so it's not road legal, and it's not usually an issue, especially mid-April, but it is definitely an issue this year. So, anyways, I'm going to try to keep putting some miles on. It's definitely going to be a challenge. And where's the camera? There it is. See, you can see all the snow that's built up, and it's just crazy. I mean, at least I'm out on two wheels, right? Like, I'm still riding. It's an acceptable risk for me to take the bike out and this stuff and ride to work and you know, just get to work. But I can't ride my big miles, so it's going to be a very challenging April. I think I'm not going to be hitting my big mileage like I usually do for my months of April, which is generally about I would say I do about you know, 28,000 miles, maybe closer to 3,000 miles, average 100 miles a day. I'm just not hitting that yet. I just can't, because the weather has just been so piss poor that you know, I wake up and, you know, I've got to scrape the bike off in the morning to get to work because it's still snowing. You know, I would take the pollen, boys. I would take the pollen over this crap any day. So, but, you know, I'm making it to work. I'm still getting like 40 miles a day. I'm still enjoying myself. But just giving you a Vermont weather update vlog of where I'm at. And, you know, I had to kind of come in late today. I don't like traveling in the dark and this stuff because you can't visualize the black ice. Like, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Come on, I want to be done. So I'm gonna do my best to stay positive on this one. I'm gonna do my very best. It's a challenge for sure, because it's challenging. The road's a little icy. That's all good. It's all good. It's all about maintaining a straight line in this weather. Do not try to do something crazy like, oh, I'm gonna angle and you know, cut hard and do things. You cannot do that. Do not do that. If you ever ride in this stuff, you get found caught riding in the snow, you know, just be smart. It's all about minimizing the sharp angles you're going to take and making every turn a big wide straight line, or as straight as you can go. You do not want to lean over. You want your weight to stay completely balanced on the tires. And you're like, well, Jeds, when you're on a turn, it, you know, centrifugal energy and centrifugal force, but it doesn't work when you don't have traction. You don't have traction? Don't have traction? The bike likes to go straight down. Trust me, I know. I have dropped a bike because of snow before. It sucks. So, a little tip there for you guys. Ooh, so I'm in Middlebury now. Oh man, it's like scratchy. Look at that. God damn, boys and girls. Oof. So, cool note. I was on the Cafe Racer podcast. That was pretty cool. That's awesome. Thanks, Crash. Thanks, Daddy No Fun, for having me on to talk about e-bikes. I will get to them as soon as it warms up. I was like thinking about doing it the other day, and it's just too cold. The battery will not work correctly on my e-bike. They recommend about 50-degree weather, and we have yet to have that. So guess what? Not happening yet. Oh my God! This winter, it is still winter. I'm still heating. I had to start a fire last night. It was that cold. All right, see, nice and long. Da, da, da. I don't care if you're behind me. All right, nice. Oh my God, I'm like scratching my windscreen. Also, stay away from manholes. Those puppies, they like to collect ice. They're like big slick pieces of junk that hang out in the road, so always keep an eye on those. If you're going to go over them, make sure you do so in a straight manner. Even in the middle of summer, you will slip and slide on those. I have seen it happen. I felt it, but I've never gone down, but I've seen folks go down. Alright, here we go. Alright, well, I'm going to call this one a day. Shout out to JedzMoto. Hey, thank you again for putting me on your awesome video. The ADV video shootout, put it on my Facebook page. You guys can go check that out. Thank you for having me be a part of that. I really had fun with that, Doug. Shout out to Special Case, Steve! I don't know why, just because you're awesome. And then to the Cafe Racer Podcast, Chris Geis. So you want to learn to ride a motorcycle, or so you want to ride a motorcycle podcast? Great guy. He's had some really good episodes lately. Check him out. And, you know, check out the boys at Loud Pipes. All right, I'm going to sign off because I got to go to work. So keep it shiny side up out there, folks. I'm going to do the best I can on that. All right, have a great